it's nothing really new. It's in biblical terms, it's called Jacob's ladder, way back thousands of years ago. But in more modern terms, we just call it the healing ladder. There was a doctor out in University of Colorado that did extensive research on laying on hands healing. And he would have healers come in and send energy to people, and he had all kinds of instrumentation and sensors wired all over them, and he would measure all these energies that was being transferred from one person to the other. And he come to the conclusion that all the right hand energies were at the top, like starts at this 0 line here. These are all the right hand energies, and these are all the left hand energies. In other words, when a person is sending laying on hands healing energy, these energies here, these top 1, 2, 3, 4 energies, come out of the right hand, and these 1, 2, 3, 4 infrared energies come out of the left hand. Okay? Now, so if we took Zeb and brought it up here, it duplicates this ladder. This white end is the high frequencies, and the black end is the low frequencies. Okay, is the infrared frequencies. So if you'll notice that if we go above this 0 line, you come to a plane called the inferno, or heat energy level. The etheric level, remember we said everybody in here is normally at the etheric level. Their mental state puts them at the etheric level. What are we talking about? We're talking about the plasma energy field around them, the biofield that's around them, the aura. Everything's at the etheric level. Okay? Okay, I shift my consciousness up a little bit, and I'm up here at the meta level. I'm at a higher. My frequency of my ring frequencies of my aura, my plasma energy field, has raised up here to the meta level. Now, like people sit in church and they're rejoicing and singing and being motivated a lot, mentally motivated, they probably shifting up here to the prana level, which is a high level. Now, the thing of it is, when we compare Zeb to a laying on hands healer, the laying on hands healer has to motivate themselves up here at the prana level, and they have to maintain that while they're sending energy through their hands. Otherwise, nothing's happening. Okay? The only way you can apply like Reiki healing or laying on hands healing is you have to have your biofield, your plasma energy field, your biofield has to be up at the prana level. Otherwise, nothing's going to happen. Okay? Now, the thing about Zeb is, Zeb's at this level all the time. Zeb's eye is at the 10-dimensional all the time. You see, prana is at the 10 dimension. Remember that Zeb has a 10-dimensional eye in it, so it's there all the time. It don't have to think about it. It don't have to motivate itself. It don't have to do nothing. It's just there all the time. So that's why Zeb can simulate laying on hands healing very easily. So in some circles they call this a laying on hands healing simulator. It was tested one time down at Doctor's Hospital. I think you're familiar with that test, right, Kim? And where they had laying on hand healers come in, and they rented this lead-shielded room at the Doctor's Hospital here in Columbus. And they would have a laying on hands healer send energy to this person, then they'd all leave the room and measure the energies. Well, come to find out, the person receiving the energy had a real high absorption rate of gamma rays. So, well, some of you people know Kristen Sherman, I think. She was there. And she had her Zeb there. She said, well, I want to see what happens when you put Zeb down there they just parked this at knee level. The person laying on the table, just put it between their knees. Everybody left the room, turned the equipment on, got the same identical readings. Okay. Laying on hands simulator. Okay. Now, the beautiful thing about this system is that this works with your consciousness. Since it works with your consciousness, and most of the time we're at the etheric level. And to motivate ourselves, we have to do something to motivate our energies to get them up to that level. Now, guess why people can walk through coals and not get burned? Car walking. Guess why that happens? If I change my plasma energy field in my body and around it, and I raise it way up to a high level, the laws of physics don't apply to it anymore. I've changed the laws of physics. Now I don't get burned. The fire don't burn me. You can walk on hot coals. Also, you ever watch anybody's bend spoons? The reason you can bend spoons is you have to channel this energy in through the crown and out through your hands through the middle. The middle will just almost melt in your hand. You can bend it. Theoretically, if they put you in jail, if you know how to do this, you can just take the bars and go and walk out through. Okay, so but now, so in other words, this through meditation, you're raising and lowering this energy levels in your body all the time. Now, a good interesting question I like to pose to people is where you think the terrorists are on this chart? You think they're up here in this level, or you think they're down here in the infrared level? They're in the infrared level. Or they're operating down there. They hate, envy, all these things, all these negative things. You find all down here. So they're operating down here. They're not even up here on the chart with us. They're down here somewhere.
In our administration?